Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Alyssa Darby Daisy. I am a mishmash channel, but mostly I do budgeting content. I'm a married mom of 2 young kids who you will hear in the background, and we are budgeting our way to paying off just under $10,000 worth of debt, financial freedom, and buying our first home. If that is a journey you think you'd like to follow, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So this is my second time trying to film this video. My kids are being very loud in the background, and they were kind of fussy. They are okay now, but my one son, I think I've mentioned on the channel before, he is autistic, or at least we don't have an official diagnosis from a medical professional, but he did get an autism diagnosis from his school. That's how he got an IEP. But for anyone that is not familiar with how autism presents, one of the things that a lot of autistic people have is what's called STIMs, which is short for self-stimulation. And so sometimes it's things like rubbing fingers together, or one of the stereotype ones is like flapping hands. And my son happens to really like auditory stims. So he does make a lot of noises, and that bothers some people, but it's just who he is, and we don't have any intention of trying to change that. So you will hear it in the background, and hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. But I promise you, he's not crying, he's just making noises. With that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I did already count this, but I will count it again just to make sure. But we are doing a consolidation video, and we should have $810 here. And the whole point of writing it down is to make sure that at the end we have the same amount, just in different denominations. I'm sorry, my brain is going so fast right now. I'm trying really hard not to talk too fast. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 600. 650, 700, 750, 770, 790, 800, and 810. So that is what we are starting with, and we are consolidating, and I'm going to pause for just a second because somebody's coming in the door. So we shouldn't have to consolidate much in this binder clip holder, because most of this we spend out of pretty much every week-ish. Date night we are probably going to be able to consolidate though, because that one we are not going to be able to go on any dates for a while just because of scheduling. So we are going to see if we can consolidate this down. We've got 10, 15, 20, so there's 20 there, 25, 30, okay, so we're not going to be able to do another. So what we'll do is we'll keep the 10, and we will consolidate these 4 5s down into a 20. So now we've got some 5s if we need those in another envelope. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 in date night. So I'm just gonna keep track of it here. I did talk about, I just realized my head might have gotten in the frame there. I had talked about starting to do that whole opening the month and closing the month thing, and what I might do is put what it is when I start my new binders, because I am going to be changing things around a little bit. So this was 39. I don't know why I'm capping that. I'm gonna need to be writing a lot. So, but I think that's the only one in this category thingy that we're gonna be able to consolidate. Yeah, so the rest of these we will just keep going with as usual. Oh, I missed my bills one. So this one, most of these we do not consolidate down. The only one we're consolidating, I think, is the debt payment one. And that one we will see. I'm not even sure if we're still gonna owe this debt because it is a student loan debt. So we'll, okay, now he actually sounds upset. Give me just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. He wanted a different cartoon on. All right, so this one, we've got this over here. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 100. So we're gonna pull out another 100, and we're gonna put these 20s in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 200. Oops, make sure, yeah, that's still 5. All right. And then we can't consolidate that down. So what we have in here right now, we're gonna say debt, and yeah, like I say, we're gonna have to look into seeing if we still owe this debt. And what we talked about is kind of putting, since we do have so much saved up already to go towards the debt, we are gonna hold off on stuffing any more in here, but we're also not gonna take any out. So we're gonna leave it in here, and we're gonna wait and see how things play out with the student loan debt forgiveness and whatever it's called, and see, and if we don't end up owing that debt, we will then go ahead and reallocate this to other places. But for the time being, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 640, 645, 646. So we have 646 in our debt envelope, and we are at this point just kind of in a waiting game. Like I say, we definitely will not spend this until we know for sure what's going on. And if we continue to owe the debt, we obviously will pay it. We did send off for information about the student loan rehabilitation, and because it is currently in default, and haven't heard back about that yet. So kind of at this point, we are truly just in a waiting game. So we'll see how it plays out. All right, so then we have, these are like our actual sinking funds, as they're called. I don't know that we can consolidate these first couple. We've got 13 and new phone. So phone has 13. So we cannot consolidate that down. That's okay. But honestly, the fact that I have $13 towards a new phone is amazing. You know, that's just a tiny bit in the grand scheme of things. But if I end up needing to buy a new phone sooner than I would like to, then I will have that money to kind of dampen the blow a little bit. Let's see here. And so computer, which is for my husband to have a brand new computer build. And that is 13 towards that. He is a writer, but he also wants to start dabbling in other things too. And so he would benefit from getting a new computer. Right now he does have a laptop, and he's able to like take that to work with him and write on his lunch breaks and stuff. Oh, house. We may have some to consolidate. Let's see. So we've got, this is what confused me in my August week 4 cash stuffing. Because for some reason I was thinking about the whole, when I add money to the house envelope, that is at the first cash stuffing of the next month. So yeah, I confused myself. Okay, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. All right, we can put 100 in here. So we've got 205 towards our house down payment. That is exciting. And I did talk about starting to do this as, I always forget the word, as savings challenges for the house down payment. I didn't buy any yet because I just can't decide. I can't decide what ones I want to do. So I think he's okay. I will hopefully start that at the end of September. I will start doing the savings challenges. I just have to decide which ones I want to do. For one thing, I would like to do some that are sent to me. I think I might want to do scratch offs. I'm not sure. So hit me up in the comments, or, you know, whatever, email me, Etsy shops, you know, whatever else, let me know. And vacation, we are actually probably going to retire this for a while because I don't see us going on a vacation for a while. But who knows, maybe we'll start stuffing for another one, because I would like to visit family again. And I just hit my phone. I hope that didn't mess up my recording any. Also, you can see a little bit of the tripod leg here because I am not in ideal conditions at the moment, so I apologize for that. All right, we are gonna see if there's anything we can put in, like consolidate, and glasses and contacts. I'm trying to keep everything in frame here. It is not easy, let me tell y'all. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do a 5 to make 10. So we can put this 5 here, and now we've got some 1s in here. All right, so we have, in glasses and contacts, we have 1, 10, 15, and 16. So 116, and I think I need like 190 to be able to get my contacts. So hopefully I can get those, you know, before the end of the year. That'd be nice. What was it? 116? Yeah, 116. I gotta stop talking before I write stuff down. I don't know. All right, so, oops. I think pet's only gonna have like $2 in it, and that's fine. Because it's got 3. Because we did spend everything out of there to get my dog his shots and his preventative. So pet. So the next time we're gonna need this, unless there's an emergency, obviously, would be for the dog license that comes up at the beginning of the year. So then we're gonna do car, and this is one that I actually have a laminated type style envelope for that I need to move this stuff over to. So car, we are gonna get everything set aside. Okay, so do we have 5 1s? We do not. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So we can consolidate that to a $100 bill. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, nope, 101, 102, 103, 104. Confuse myself when I call them ones instead of 100s. So we've got 104 in car. These consolidation videos usually end up being fairly long, and I hope that's okay. I mean, I like watching long consolidation videos because I love these kind of videos. I forgot to show my envelopes before I started. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. All right, birthdays and gifts. And we are going to be taking, oh no, we already did. We already took some out of this for, okay, we cannot consolidate this down at all. We have 29 in here. All right, so yeah, once I get everything moved over to my new binders, by the way, thank you again. I'm gonna make sure to link Mariah's Lady May page, like shop, in the description of this video. Go check her out. I'm still trying to decide what I want to buy, because I don't really do nails very often, and that is a big part of what she has is nails. But honestly, this might be like, this is my sign to try them. I don't know, because I haven't done them in a long time, so it might be worth trying again. I do not have enough ones to consolidate onto a 5, but I can take the 2 10s and get a 20. So we've got 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I honestly didn't even look. What? Oh, this is Daisy. Okay, so this is for my business type expenses. Like when I bought my mic, that came out of this. And yeah, so this will be for if I need things towards budgeting supplies or other, like I'm considering getting an Epidemic Sound, you know, membership. I don't know. So we'll see what I do with that. Paladin, that's for my husband's business expenses. He needs to get a domain name and probably other stuff. I don't know. So I think he's got the same. Yeah, he does. So we can consolidate those down to a 20. So we've got 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 29. Okay, school. This one, we definitely spent some out of already. And yeah, we are down pretty low on this one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 5 for 10. And this one, I need to stuff pretty hard because we've got some extracurriculars coming up that I usually pay for out of this, but I may have to split it between two, like this and something else. So that is 15 in school. And 15. Okay, so now this is the one that Dylan always asks me, how much is in my personal? So we're gonna find out how much is in Dylan's personal. And this is money that he can spend on whatever he wants. And it looks like we have 10, 15, and 20. So this can go down to a 20. Those there. Okay, so we've got 20, 1, 2, and 3. So he's got 23 in his personal. I know there's like a game on PlayStation that's on sale right now that he was talking about maybe getting. He keeps saying he's going to save up for something, and then he sees other things he wants, and that is totally his choice. So he is living his best life, and that's awesome. I should probably get on board with that because I just don't. I don't buy things. Technology, I have not stuffed that at all this month, so there's nothing I can consolidate there. I am considering doing hydrator pay again. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to reevaluate how I want to track it because I'm definitely not drinking the same, like water the same way that I was. For one thing, our fridge water dispenser is fixed. Now our fridge itself is not entirely fixed and we're still dealing with that, but that's a whole different story for another day. So for this one, we can consolidate 5, 10, and 20 down to a $20 bill. So we've got 20, 40, 50, and 1, and this is my personal. So I have $51 to spend on maybe nails from Lady May, and then also like challenges, or I could technically spend that out of my Daisy money. So I don't know. Like I say, hit me up. Let me know what I should buy. What's your favorites? Whether it's from your shop or somebody else's. What are your favorite savings challenges? What are good ones for low income? Because that is definitely an important factor. They need to be small numbers. All right, so the kids currently only have 16, so 10, 15, and 16. So yeah, I think I may have to pull from this and the school envelope to sign them up for classes. We'll see how that plays out because I think it's like $30 per child, and I'm signing them both up. I just burped. I'm so sorry if you could hear that. Clothing. And I actually spent some out of this, and it's still, we're at 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So we're at 60, so that's not bad. So I'm gonna just leave one of the 10s and we'll trade this in for a 50. So we can put that there, this out. I should probably make sure that I'm still filming because I can't see my camera really super easy. I have to like stand on my tiptoes to see it. We're still filming. We've got like 10 minutes left. I think we can finish this in 10 minutes. So we've got, what was this? Clothing? Clothing. Clothing, we have, oh, well, I'll just say clothes. Clothes, we have, oh shoot, I already forgot. It was 60, right? Yeah, 60. Okay. Family Fun, I think, just has like $5 in it because we totally wiped that out. We went out for burritos and stuff. We had some deep fried Oreo cookies just as like a last hurrah before school started. So family has 5. Okay, so now we have to see. I make a lot of weird noises, so honestly, I see where my son gets it. And actually, I think I talked about on the channel that I got denied an ADHD diagnosis, and as it turns out, the psychologist that denied it, it came out that he is actually not an expert in ADHD, and I don't know why he was taking on clients that were seeking those diagnoses. But in looking for another psychologist that may be able to give me a diagnosis, because I feel like it would help me at school to be able to have that on in disability services, I realized that it might be in my best interest to also seek out an autism diagnosis for myself, because I do tick a lot of the boxes. Obviously, getting a diagnosis as a woman who is an adult is a lot harder than getting a diagnosis as a child who's a boy. So we'll see how it plays out, but that's definitely something that I am looking into. So Pontiac, we have $9. So we have $9 towards the registration. And this is one of the things that I'm thinking about doing, is consolidating the car registration into just one envelope for both. I'm not entirely sure how that would play out, so I'm not sure if I want to do it that way. I heard the term, I think it was on, who was it? All Things Kimberly, I think, talked about a term called micro budgeting, and I feel like that fits me. I do everything to the minutest degree that I can. So honestly, for me to have all of the grocery items together in one budget, instead of separating it out and going, these are cleaning supplies, these are the oral health care, these are the regular hygiene like shower supplies, the fact that I put it all in one grocery category, that's big for me to kind of let that go. All right, Orion's only got a couple dollars in here. He's got 3. Orion has 3. Yeah, so we can't consolidate anything there yet. Hopefully by the end of next month, we'll be able to consolidate some of these that we couldn't yet. Easter is gonna also have 3. But we are, like I said in one of my previous videos, we are doing the budget by paycheck method now. So we will see how that all kind of plays out with the not stuffing weekly and not making sure that we're always up to $500. So it could end up being more than 500. It could end up being less than 500. Like, we don't know. My husband gets paid bi-weekly. I get paid weekly. So what we may do is still hold my pay off for the second week. So only stuffing, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Like, should I hold my pay on that first week and stuff it all on the off weeks from his, or should I just, if my pay falls the same week as his, just stuff it all? I don't know. I don't know what I should do. All right, masterclass has 3. Yeah, let me know in the comments. And I apologize because this is becoming a really, really long video, and I'm very warm. I'm a little concerned that our air conditioner is not working, but it honestly might just be that I am standing for a really long time and I'm uncomfortable. Shutter has, we've got 3 in Shutter. All right, and then are y'all interested at all in seeing how I do my closeouts? Because I could possibly film that. And then the other thing is I had talked a long time back about doing a DIY with me, and that's probably not going to happen because the DIY ended up being absolutely garbage. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right, so we can trade those in for 50. Yeah, the thing that I was trying to DIY just ended up not being what I wanted it to be, basically. So we got 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So I don't know that that is worth finishing the video for, because I didn't even finish filming it because I didn't finish the DIY, because I was trying to do blackout curtains and they don't black out. So it's a lot of work, and I don't know that it's worth putting in the work for the rest of the curtains for it to just not be what I wanted. So that's probably not going to happen, but I might do a different one at some point in the future. All right, Halloween. This one finally got some stuffing, so we're going to see where we're at here. Okay, we don't have enough ones to make a 5. However, we do have 2 5s, that makes a 10. 10, 20, and another 2 10s for 20. So we can do 2 20s. So thankfully, we are definitely getting a good start on our Halloween. Because I would like to get us some family costumes. I don't know. Do you have any ideas like what we should be? I don't know. 20, 40, 45, 40. Is that 2? It is. 46, 47, 48, 49. Okay, so there's 49 in Halloween. So obviously it'll have to be something we can do on a budget. We can't be buying like a whole bunch of expensive Halloween costumes. But yeah, I don't know, because we've been the Scooby-Doo gang a couple of times, and I'd like to try something different this year, maybe. So let's see here. We've got those 2, but we don't. Okay, so these 2 5s can be a 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got 14 for the Kia. And the reason that has more than the other registration is because the Kia one comes up sooner. So when I've been able to stuff $2, I've put it in the Kia and just put 1 in a Pontiac. Okay, so Christmas. This one is a sad state of affairs. Let's see here. Okay, so we can do those 2 for 20. So we've got 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I definitely do not think we're going to be able to stuff as much as we wanted for Christmas. And I'm okay with that. I know my husband really likes to buy presents for like pretty much everybody. One of his love languages is absolutely gift giving. I also really do like to give gifts, but it's not as important to me. As long as the kids have a little something to open, I'm good. PlayStation Plus, and we were just talking yesterday, he would really like to upgrade his subscription, and I was like, that is definitely not in the budget right now, sir. Maybe one day, but not this year. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and that one we really need to make sure it doesn't sneak up on us. I think it's in December that comes around, so we gotta really pay attention. And I only have 2 minutes left. I just realized, wow. So let me get this done as fast as I can. 55, 6, 7, and 8. So zoo is 58. And if it runs out of space, I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I will just have to delete something, I guess. Right, Kosai probably only has like $3. That's my guess. So that seems to be the theme. The ones that only have a little bit seem to have $3. So it has 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. So, and that's like, we're getting way ahead on this one. So we won't need that for like another year. And it is not very expensive. All right, so then we've got our last little group, and I think I am gonna run out of space. So I will be keeping an eye on that, and I will delete and then re-edit in when I can. All right, P.O. Box has $3. So P.O. is $3. Oops. All right, Hulu, how much we got? Hulu, we can trade these in for a 10. 10, 11, 12, and 13. Oops. Hulu. 13. All right, Netflix. Can I get Netflix counted before we run out? 10, 15, 20. Oh, but these can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 20. So we can consolidate that down to 20. We've got 25 in Netflix. Okay, well that was beyond weird because when I went to look at what I could delete, it said that I had like 2 gigabytes free, and then I came back and it had recording space, so I don't know what happened. But where were we? We had 25 in Netflix. Netflix had 25. And then we've got our last envelope, and I should probably put this in before I get confused. This was a 10, 5, and 5 ones. Okay, so then we've got the Allstate, which this is, hopefully we have enough hundreds left because that's kind of where we're at. So we've got 100. We had 2 50s in here. We must have run out of hundreds one week. So, or 1 month. So 100, we might be able to take the, we might want to leave the 50s in. Leave the 50s in for now. So 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. Except we may as well just keep 2 of these 20s. So we've got, try this again. We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And I was correct. We did want to keep the 50s because now we're down to just 150 in here. So we've got saved up towards our next 6-month premium. We've got 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, and 440. We've got 440 saved up. I'm gonna stick it right here because I ran out of space. So yeah, so we've got 440 saved up towards our next Allstate payment. And that one kind of can vary a little bit. So hopefully we'll have more than we need and not less than we need, but it plays out how it plays out. Where did my binder clip go? All right, so this is hopefully the last time you're going to see these envelopes. I may or may not do the swapping over into my binders on camera. It just kind of depends on how it plays out, but I will be doing that soon, like today or tomorrow. So actually by the time you see this, oh no, I'm gonna post this today. I'm gonna post this today, and then I will post my unstuffing of my vacation fund next weekend, I think, because for September I am definitely going to be trying to get back to doing my 2 videos a week. So one on Wednesday and then one hopefully on Saturday. We will see how that plays out. So let's go ahead and count this real fast and make sure we have $810. So we've got, you know what, I'm not even gonna attempt fate because I don't have my calculator right now. So we're gonna do 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400. So that's 400 right there. 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 580, 590, 600. 610, 620, 630, 640, 650, 660, 670, 680, 685, 690, 695, 700, 705, 710, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So this should be $15 extra here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, which brings us up to $810. So that is what we unstuffed this week. It's not the most beautiful unstuffing that I've had. It is definitely not the most that I've had, but it is okay. This was definitely a weird month. But this is what we unstuffed today. I'm pretty excited, honestly. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's progress. That is what I see is progress. So I do definitely think that when I transfer everything over and kind of figure out exactly how my envelopes are going to be, I will write down my starting amounts and we will see how they grow each month. And obviously if we spend out of them, they'll go down, and that is totally fine. That's what the money's there for, to be spent. All right. Thank you very much. And I will see y'all in my next video, which should be the first cash stuffing of September. Bye, y'all.